Peter, what I'd like you to do is just explain a little bit about what you were suspecting was causing your neck issue, and what you sort of learnt a little bit about the use of a laptop stand and the positioning of the monitor. You tell me what you think was going on.
I was using the laptop on my lap and then looking up to a screen which was a little bit higher, so
Higher than
probably the top of your laptop there. So I was going down and then going up, making that movement.
And for how long?
Half an hour.
And over what period of time has this been going on? For how long?
Days.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'd be using it half an hour per day?
Half an hour intervals, but
Sometimes more than once per day?
yes,
Up to how many times?
3-4 times a day.
Alright, so all up about a couple of hours maybe?
Yeah.
Alright, and then you're doing what? You're actually just doing some typing, looking down, then looking back up, and then coming up with what? What was going on?
Well, I could only type on my lap, and I had to look up to see where the mouse was on the screen. So there was a lot of movement involved.
Okay, so now you've got a remote mouse and a keyboard in front of you.
Yeah, so that's...
Let's take a look at the difference now between you looking at your keyboard now and the keyboard that was situated on your lap.
So it's a lot easier. There's not that much movement.
So the movement itself, the repetitive movement of looking down to your lap, then looking back up,
And
yeah, it's quite a big difference in the arc.
yes.
So we've got a laptop stand there as well, which has obviously got the screen in front of your head, and now we've actually got the keyboard itself situated on the table, and the arc could be actually done with the eyes, a small movement with the head and neck, but certainly nowhere near as bad as looking down at your lap and then looking back up at the screen. Yeah. Could save you quite a bit of time, neck pain and finance, in sort of just working out the difference between the two arcs. That arc from the lap, or the arc to what was on the table and then just looking up at the screen.
Yeah.
And the junction occurs where, Peter? The junction of this pain is occurring right.
In here.
Well, that's right. That's where the pain is. And this pivoting force, if you just bend your head down again and up and down a couple of times, and that's where it's all pivoting as well. So again, Peter, a useful sort of discovery. A useful discovery.